I am presently serving as the second vice commander and chaplain of this post. And over the last 2.5 years, I've also served as the conduit or interface for this project to all the parties that are involved. What I'd like to do right now is to sincerely thank you all for attending today's ceremony. As I look out in the audience, I see so many who have had a hand in getting us to this moment. If I was to take the time to thank you all individually, well, we'd be here till well past an acceptable lunch break, which I don't think anyone really wants to deal with. So with that being said, we have included several speakers in today's program. So to keep the program moving, I will be introducing them simply by their name and title. I won't go into great detail on what they've done. They'll take care of that themselves, I'm sure. They'll be hitting on key points of their involvement in this particular project. And our hope is that they will give you just enough information so that you will want to seek them out afterwards to find out more. And all of them have graciously accepted the 3-minute time limit I gave them, as well as the invitation to have conversation and answer questions during lunch, which you are all invited to. So once again, this has truly been a community effort, and without all your assistance over the last 2.5 years, we would not be here today. Thank you all again. At this time, I would like to introduce, welcome and introduce actually, you all to the Mayor of Westfield, Ms. Shelley Brindle.
Thank you, Alan. This is quite amazing. It really is an honor to be with you today to celebrate a momentous milestone in the transformation of the American Legion property. This public-private collaboration has brought tremendous pride to our community in support of its mission to address the dire need for affordable veterans housing in New Jersey and across the country. In Westfield, we are particularly proud to be the home of the Martin WALLBERG American Legion Post 3, the oldest chapter in the country, the third oldest chapter in the country, and named in honor of a Westfield resident who was killed in World War I. It's our tremendous privilege to partner with the Foundation for Sustainable Veterans Housing and Post 3 to advance the next evolution of their mission, which I believe serves an even larger and equally noble purpose. When Alan Patel and Joe Mindak approached the town in 2020 to discuss a joint effort to upgrade their aging facility and address the shortage of affordable veterans housing, it was an easy and emphatic yes. And a tour to Hoboken, my Hoboken friends, when we got to see really the transformation of what happened in that Hoboken project, just really made it this is certain that this was something that we had to do. So I definitely will obviously want to thank Joe and Alan, along with the dedicated Post 3 members. And I was remarking, this wasn't an easy yes oftentimes. This reflects a lot of change for people who have been here a really long time. And so the fact that they so rallied around this mission speaks volumes to their character. And really trying to get the funding to this point today. I do want to thank Greg Reddington. I think we're going to hear from him later, for immediately raising his hand when asked to do pro bono work on the initial design concepts of the renovation. And I do want to acknowledge our town professionals who did a lot of the behind the scenes work, our administrator Jim Gilday, planner Don Samet, construction official Frank Loso, our town attorney Tom Jardine, and our economic development advisor Liz Jeffrey for shepherding through the municipal process. And I do want to thank, special thanks to the town council for approving the redevelopment plan and agreement for this facility in late 23 and early 24, which really is what laid the groundwork for allowing this project to proceed. And I do want to recognize, I know Councilman Jim Healy is here, and former Councilman Don Mackey is here. I think Councilman Hapford is going to be here somewhere, but anyway, it took the full support, unanimous support of the council to make this happen. And I do want to actually also, they were only possible also, we have these redevelopment professionals, so our redevelopment attorney Steve Melenek and planner Chris Colley from Topology, I want to acknowledge. And Union County was also critical, and we were lucky to have representation from them tonight. Our chairwoman of the Union County Commissioner Board is Lourdes Leon, and Union County Commissioner and resident Kim Palmieri-Mudet are here. So thank you all for your support. But very, very importantly, I want to thank our residents. They have enthusiastically embraced this project with the compassion and generosity that is a hallmark of who we are in Westfield. And lastly, on a personal note, Alan knows I won't get choked up. But many of you know that my dad, Major David Wright, was killed in Vietnam in 1970. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge him on this very special day. I know that there's no greater way to honor his sacrifice and the sacrifice of all those brave men and women who didn't make it home, who take care of those who returned and nobly served and are now in need of our assistance. So thank you for the privilege and opportunity to speak today, and for your partnership in bringing this incredibly important project to fruition. I hope it will serve as an example for other communities to emulate, knowing that we should be judged by how we care for those who are most vulnerable. Thank you, and God bless you all.